Okay, here's where we left off yesterday. And what the goal today is to try and get our website to look something like this one, where we're going to put a picture on the homepage. That's our first order of business. Then we're going to take all the links and turn them into drop downs. So I have a regular link to home. Old pages will be what our old pages look like, and then we're going to transform all those pages into a page that looks more like this one, where we have styled it the same. So as we transition from page to page, the header is the same, and the navigation is using the drop-down menus. So there will be quite a bit of work for us to do today. So let's go ahead and get started on how to put the image on the home page. Let's start there. Now, in the document that I have, I've asked you today to download this image. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to download Girls 3. I've already resized it for you. Then I need you to go to your downloads folder and copy that or move that into your demo website folder. So let's go ahead. Now it's in there, so it's ready for us to use. So let's go ahead and go to our code. And we're going to go to our home page and go to the section area. So this is an image. And why don't we steal an image tag from the header area. So let's do a Control-C. Now, section and /section is where the main content of our pages go. So we're going to go ahead and let's get rid of this ID equals left. The source of our picture should be Girls 3 PNG, and alternate, we can just say girl. Alternate text. Let's go ahead and save that, and let's do a refresh so you can see what that looks like. Alrighty, and something is wrong with that code. It doesn't like it. And I'm just not sure what the heck is going on there. Let me pause. Okay, so you should have typed this line of code in, and now you see the girl present. Well, we don't want it to be left justified. We want it to be centered on the page like it is here. So to center images in a space, in a workspace on the main page, to center a table is actually kind of a bit of work. We have to define how wide we want the picture to be in terms of a percentage, and then we're going to tell the browser to give me equal margins on each side. So that's going to require us to do some styling. So we're going to create special styling, and we're going to call that ID equal main pick. So go ahead and type that in, main pick. And now let's save that, and let's go to our styling page. And we're going to put that, where should we put that? Let's see, let's put it right after the header. All right. So # main pick. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to tell the browser that we're going to have it be a width of 50% of that. So it'll be 50% of that white space area. And then we're going to start using margin left and margin right. Oh, I'm sorry, that's an underscore. Margin underscore left and margin underscore right. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that. Oh, back up the truck. They're dashes. I was right the first time. Margin left, margin right. And for each one of those, we put a colon and auto. So this is where the image is going to take up 50% of the area, and we are going to have the browser figure out automatically how much space to put on each side in order to have in equal margins. Then we're going to say display block, and we talked about display a little bit yesterday. So make sure you put the closing curly bracket in there, do a save, and now when we refresh our page, we should see, okay, something is not right. Let's go back and look at our styling. Oh, I wanted width to be 40. So let's go ahead and save. And let's go ahead and move this block up to the top. I don't really think that matters much, but let's do it. And let's see what happens now. Let's go ahead and refresh. Okay, so some of you were probably screaming at me that I had a typo. So I fixed that typo. It should be margin dash right. So display block with 40, margin left, auto, margin right, auto. And now when we refresh our page, our girl is going to be centered right on the page. So let's start working on our drop-down menu. So let's go back to our navigation area at the top. And this is probably not going to make you very happy, but we're going to do a little bit of rearranging. In order to create the drop-down, we're actually going to get rid of some stuff. So remember, these 3 links are going to be in a drop-down called Old Pages. So I want you to, got to do one thing. I want you to remove all the LI and /LI from the first 3 links, but leave the index one alone. So we're just going to go delete, delete, delete. And then on the back of all those, get rid of all the /LIs. Okay, just do a quick save. Make sure we can save. Okay. Now, so we're going to kind of do a do-over here. And we're going to start again by saying, give me an LI tag. And we're going to use a bunch of different classes. The first class we're going to use is called Dropdown. DROPDOWN. So we have to do some major styling here in a second. Oops, don't close it yet. Class equals Dropdown. Oh yes, we're going to close it. And then we put a new hyperlink in. So a new hyperlink tag A. Then we say href equals. And then we're going to put a double quote. And we type in one word, JavaScript. And a colon. And then the word void, no spaces. And then a set of parentheses with a 0 inside. And then a double quote. And then a closing curly bracket. Oh, nope, no closing curly bracket. Sorry. So a href equals JavaScript void space. Class equals. And now we're going to use another class in quotes called DROPBTN for button. So drop button in quotes. Close the bracket. Then the link's going to say old pages. So type in old pages. And then do a /A to close the hyperlink. Okay, so that tells the browser that we are creating a drop-down menu. So what's going to be in the drop-down menu are these 3 links right there. Now, what I want you to do is hit enter before the first link, and we're going to put a div tag in there. We're going to say div, and here's our third class. We're going to say class equals drop down, drop down, and we're going to say dash content. Drop down dash content. And we're going to put in a double quote and a closing bracket. And then after the third link, I want you to put in a /div tag. And save.